Johnson here, and I'm joined by Kenny the Jet Smith and Neil O'Neill. Welcome to the NBA on Tuesday. And the pregame warm-up wrapping up out in Los Angeles, where it'll be the Lakers going up against the Toronto Raptors. For Toronto, it hasn't been the most lively start to the season, but it's 1-3 through their first 4 games. But they can start things moving in the right direction with a win here tonight. Chance tonight to see Jonas Valanciunas. He's the player who we keep waiting on to make that big leap. It's been a while now since he was drafted back in 2011. It needs to happen for him to be an all-star level center. Well, I think he just needs to find consistency and rhythm.
Yo, what's happening?
Before there could be a nation, there had to be people willing to fight for it, to take on the world's greatest challenges, whatever they might be. So the U.S. Army masters not only tactics and strategy, but also physics and chemistry. We make battle plans and create breakthroughs in medicine, science, and engineering. Our next mission could be anything, so we prepare for everything.
Everyone is in their signature at the Staples Center in downtown Los Angeles. As the Los Angeles Lakers look to grab a win on the home floor. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Greg Anthony as well as Doris Burke. And we've got David Aldridge on the sideline. Looking at the Lakers, they want to put them around after the loss to the Wizards. Now they work hard, they do.
Frustrating thing, right? You've earned the opportunity to take those free throws, and you
sound
don't
coming through
cash
now?
in at the line.
And with pregame routines coming to an end, we're just about ready for our tip-off. First, though, let's get a report from the sideline and say hello to David Aldridge.
Well, guys, Luke Walton played 10 seasons in the NBA, but it wasn't until near the end in 2011 that he started to consider coaching.
Is there sound
Walton
now?
says, I never
Can y'all hear
thought
me?
about it until I hurt my back. Now, while he was out of action, Phil Jackson invited him to sit in on the coaches' meetings. Walton said, I realized that I like that side of the game. And Kevin, he succeeded Phil Jackson as head coach of the Lakers. Back to you.
It definitely did, David. He won titles when he played for the Lakers. Now he'll try to bring that winning mindset back to L.A. Maybe too soon to start talking about this, Doris, but we see some young teams getting blown out. Clearly they're in rebuild mode. At what point do you start to focus on player development versus winning games?
You know, this is such a tough organizational issue because you have to balance the priority of giving your young talents an opportunity to get the repetition necessary in a playing environment in a competitive situation versus we owe a commitment to our fans to win and win at a high level because they're
what's happening?
paying
What's
the ticket
happening?
prices and
Does it
ultimately
sound? Can y'all hear
they're
now?
playing a part in our success.
Okay.
So I think some of this has to be, where are we at the midway point? Are we legitimately
My bad.
playoff contention, or is it time to
And the Lakers with some changes. DJ is checked in for Lopez. And it's Clarkson in for Ball. And then for Toronto, Valanciunas is checked in for Jakob Poeltl.
Ibaka comes in for Pascal Siakam. And it's C.J. Miles in for Anunoby.
Only grind for my big
Lowry
man.
kicks to DeRozan. That gives them the lead.
I think I can make the case that DeMar DeRozan finishes through contact like a big man. This guy is tremendous at end one opportunities.
And DeRozan signing a big contract extension to stay in Toronto doors the summer of 2016.
Right, Kev. When he did that, it was the second largest contract in league history. And the guy didn't even take an interview with another organization. He said, I am Toronto. Well, to me, without question, Kyle Lowry is the Raptors MVP and has keyed their growth into an Eastern Conference powerhouse.
And like how alert Wells is on the floor. High motor, he knows when one of his guys.
Oh, listen, I play other games. I understand. I appreciate you just coming to the stream, even just to, hey, just to tell me that my sound wasn't on. I appreciate that.
It's stolen by Randall.
I do play a couple of, a lot of other games also.
No one back to stop him. And Jamie Wells, originally drafted.
What games do you play? I just got me an Xbox too, so I ain't even really step onto that yet just to see what they got over there on the Xbox.
And Wells' ability to make those plays has never been questioned. It's just his focus on the game, the mindset when he plays that has kind of gotten him in a little bit of trouble. But make no mistake, the talent.
Oh, get off me.
And the Lakers, Greg, have acquired some intriguing young talent. Do you see this group blossoming into elite status?
I mean, there's still some question marks. Injuries have been an issue. I do see some all-star potential for some of the young
gosh, 0% chance to hit
potential, though.
Well, I'm gonna have to,
tougher to say. They've got something to build on, though, and that's key.
That's unacceptable.
Wow, what, did he have something in his eye on that shot?
Maybe.
Oh, that's better.
The Raptors making a switch here. Powell's checked in.
I'll tell you guys, there's a tenacity to his game that you have to like. DJ never gets lazy out there. He always seems to go full speed.
That's what I like to hear. He's lazy out there.
Powell, the pass to
Valanciunas. You get that out of here!
It's blocked.
Gentlemen, DJ diving in twice on the pipes on that rejection.
Lakers trail by 3. Clarkson with the ball. He's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard.
I'm about to get called. Woo!
Now here's Wells. He's guarded closely. Kuzma lays it up and banks it in.
And Wells is a very intelligent player.
Somebody from my Twitch stream, they were talking to me, telling me that he's not a fan of the NBA, so he wasn't going to stay to watch the NBA game. He just wanted to come in
and the Raptors hit again from deep.
And they can't allow him too many open looks like that. That's just inviting trouble.
Nance outside. Back to Clarkson. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here.
And how about the 46th pick back in the 14 draft? Jordan Clarkson has certainly exceeded expectations thus far in his career. An athletic combo guard. He's really succeeded playing at both the 1 and 2.
And he knocks down the first one. And Greg, Jordan Clarkson, he has an offensive game, doesn't he?
He's able to shoot with range, and he can attack off the bounce as well. I think that enables him to kind of play on or off the ball. And I think he has a chance to be a really good two-way player in our league.
DeMar DeRozan, he's checked in for Kyle Lowry. And so he hits both. Now, here's DeRozan. He's got 5. Passes it to Powell.
These games feel so long.
He dishes it to Miles. Kicks it to DeRozan.
Oh, yeah, he's not in my YouTube chat. He's on my Twitch chat.
The jump hook. That shot
good job.
No good. And
Let's go.
The other way now. This, their first look at this year's Toronto squad.
Yeah, and for two squads that don't know each other all that well, this should be
Got him. Bam.
In a matchup where you don't see the opponent fan. There should be a lot of surprises. I don't know what to expect.
Here's Paul.
Jay Good, can you see my stream? You see the chat boxes coming up in the stream?
Miles against Nance. Screen by Valanciunas.
Hold on.
Pocket 6.
Hold on.
Here's Powell. And it's wide right. Hits off the rim. Los Angeles has gone 2 of 4 from beyond the arc to start the game. Kuzma can't get it to go. Toronto's gone 3 of 6, 50% from deep so far tonight. Here's Ibaka.
Oh, is that on me?
On the way out.
Nope.
2 free throws now for him.
Good job.
That's what we're starting to see, right? A growing number of players league-wide who can combine both shot blocking and three-point shooting. That used to be a rare combination. And if you think about it, Serge Ibaka was a forerunner. He was one of the first in the league to do it.
And both free throws good for Serge Ibaka. And Doris Ibaka, drafted with the 24th pick by Oklahoma City back in 2008. Seen as a raw project player, his development as a shooter, really impressive.
Right. Kev, this guy came into the league strictly as an energy player. But through work and dedication, he develops a big-time mid-range jump shot. And by year 6, he stretched that out to the three-point line.
Miles dishes to DeRozan. Pass to Powell. Screen by Ibaka. Off the pick. And off the front.
He still got it.
In it goes. Powell's got his first points of the game.
And just enough wiggle room to get off his shot.
Oh, I'll tell you, that's good basketball. You have to get a little creative against the big man, but I love his initiative. You love the anticipation there. Made sure to box out, knew where the ball was going, and doesn't let anyone impede him from pulling in the glass.
Miles the pass to Powell. Screened by Valanciunas. Back to Powell. It's stolen by Nance.
Oh, good job. Go.
Now the pass to Kuzma. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. A chance here to assess what parts of the floor the attempts have been coming from as we look at the shot chart for the Raptors.
And the one thing that jumps out at me when you look at that shot chart is just how little scoring they get from out above the free throw line extended three-point range. They've got to get more points from out high if they want to improve their offense.
First one falls for him. And the Raptors with a strong bench unit.
Well, Kev, if you look at what's called the, quote, net rating for their bench, overall they were 3rd best last season. And to me, that goes directly to the ability in their front office. Great scouting, great analytics, and always able to find contributors to fill out their roster.
And here is Powell. Pass to DeRozan.
Jump ball.
And here are the Raptors now. And Ibaka kicks to Valanciunas. Now in the scoring column with that deuce.
Oh, my goodness. I turned my head for a quick second.
Well, terrific instincts from Jonas Valanciunas on the interior. This guy has improved in the low post every year.
Here's Wells. And DJ throws it down.
And Kevin, the knack for the offensive rebound, a big part of what makes this guy special.
Not to mention, Greg, his ability to finish with strength, just like that.
You know, it's an invaluable asset to have. He's as tenacious down there as anyone.
And stolen by DJ. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Kuzma. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. That one on DeRozan. The Lakers have been coming through at the charity stripe. They've made 7 of their 8 attempts.
At the line for 2.
Shooting 2.
He ties it up.
Yeah, a lot of whistles here early, as well as foul trouble starting to be an issue.
Anunoby, he's checked in for Toronto. And they now lead as the free throw drops for him.
Well, he's got a great stroke from the line. That's not something we can say about all the league's big guys.
1 second separating the shot clock and game clock. There's a good screen. The dish now to Miles. Nance against Ibaka. Over Nance. Rebound the Lakers. 1 second left. He got it up.
Oh, my gosh. I was trying to
getting those long arms in the way and the vision of that shooter. Jonas Valanciunas doesn't get the block, but he changed the shot.
A good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. Los Angeles on top, leading by just 1. Live from the Staples Center, you're watching 2K Sports. And Serge Ibaka, known for his shooting ability now, he talked about the confidence his teammates and his coach instilled in him.
He trusts you. Every time he passes the ball, when you don't shoot, he screams you.
You wonder how much difference a coach can make for a player. There it is. Huh?
You heard it in Serge's voice, too. That confidence has already been planted in him. That voice telling him, shoot the ball, is now in his own head. He's going to be just fine.
And off we go. A close game now starting the second quarter. And from what we've seen so far from the Lakers, guys, what are your thoughts?
They're just not sitting back. They are going for steals, and their activity has been terrific.
It has, Greg, no doubt. Love that they've gotten after it on the defensive end. Just continue to put pressure on.
We've got Nance. Wells is out there with Jordan Clarkson. And it's DJ. And it's Kuzma. And at the small forward. That's the group for the Lakers to start the second quarter.
Boy, Kev, how good is it to see DJ work that hard to get into position for an offensive rebound? Really pays off for him.
Tries it from 9. The putback.
Oh, my goodness.
It's good on the putback. And the Raptors lead by 1.
One man.
Going toe-to-toe here tonight, guys. This thing's like a heavyweight fight.
It really is, Greg. These squads are evenly matched. They are going at it right now.
And on our sideline, our reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, it may not be the era of the center in the NBA, but Jonas Valanciunas has something to say about that. He said, I try to make sure they don't forget about centers. I'll keep reminding them. The league is full of guys that can do different things, but I still think you need a center that can rebound the ball and score in the low post. I agree. Kevin?
The centers are still important, David. Good to see Valanciunas
oh my gosh!
making his presence felt in the paint.
Well, Kevin, to steal a line from you, up high and down hard, Jonas Valanciunas. Go ahead, big fella.
Now, here's Clarkson. Defense right on him. Wells wide open. It doesn't go for him. And Toronto will go the other way with it. They're moving on after the tough loss they took at the hands of the Warriors.
You know, they're the visiting team. It's a loud arena, very distracting at times, but simply no excuse for missing a ton of free throws.
Well, I couldn't agree more, Greg. Situations like that you hope build character. But they need to knock down the free throws, bottom line.
Now, Clarkson, he had a 12-point outing in their last game against Washington. It's stolen by Valanciunas.
Oh,
no! And here in the second quarter of action with a hair under 2.5 minutes played so far. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the left time, so he'll shoot 2 right here. It's going to be on DJ.
Oh, you love how Ibaka gets a little nasty down on the block. Excellent at putting the defense in a tough spot.
And Serge Ibaka, remember, it was a first-team all-defense selection. But over time, I think he's become more of a scoring-minded player, and I think that's affected his impact defensively.
A platoon swap here for the Lakers. Platoon swap here for the Lakers. And the Raptors with the ball. 7-point game, the biggest lead in the game. And Miles kicks to Pirtle. Back to Miles. And two free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. Well over a decade in the NBA for C.J. Miles, taken straight out of high school by the Jazz back in 2005.
And he's just now entering his 30s. A good floor spacer and solid defender at the 2 or 3 spot.
Free throw good, Miles.
You know, Kevin, I don't think you can put a price on the experience C.J. Miles brings to the table. He is such a valuable contributor on both ends of the floor.
Yes, I am. They can't see me. Yes.
And Miles drops them both. Doors with so many one-and-dones entering the NBA. Do you think expectations are too high for these guys, especially from the fans?
I don't, Kevin. I think it depends on the talent that we're talking about. You know, I know Joel Embiid is a guy who didn't necessarily start right away, but when he was finally able to be healthy, it certainly didn't take him long to become a factor on the NBA level. No, I don't think the expectations are too high. I think these guys are accustomed to expectations, and frankly, their personal
expectations. Ooh, he got it too. Ooh,
I mean, look at the elites. These kids been playing like in front of big crowds on a big stage for so long. It's second nature to them, don't you think?
No doubt about it, Kevin.
The Lakers have gone 9 of 10 from the line, so making the most of their chances.
And a season ago, they hit about 75% of their free throws.
What?
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
What's on my shoulder tattoo?
And what a terrific fan base for the Raptors. 3rd highest attendance in the league.
Well, visiting players will talk about how loud they get, Kev. And think about it, even on the road,
I'm doing stuff by my ears.
Fans will make their presence felt.
1:21 left in the second quarter. Pirtle kicks to Siakam. 4 on the shot clock. And it's Pirtle that time on the assist from Miles. And the Raptors lead by 8.
Boy, getting his points the hard way. Siakam has to absorb contact and able to use his strength there.
Arts and dishes to DJ. And Pirtle pulls it down. Pirtle's got 3 rebounds so far in the game. And Miles kicks to Lowry. And again, Toronto with the triple.
And great job from beyond the arc this quarter. They are now shooting the 3 at almost 60% for the game.
Passes it to Kuzma. They set the pick. Clarkson against Lowry. Here's Kuzma. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good.
Help!
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Clarkson against Lowry. Feeds it to DeRozan. Shoots over.
Get that out of here.
It's blocked. Last break, the Lakers. Clarkson's running. Plenty of daylight.
Good job.
There's 10 seconds left to play here in the second quarter.
Get out of here.
Here's Siakam.
Give me that.
So it's Toronto in control with the 9-point lead to end the quarter. They're playing a bruising game inside.
Hey, I'm struggling. Always,
we'll send it over to
always
David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thank you, Kevin. Kyle, a good first half for you all. How do you continue that for the rest of the...
All right, thank you, David.
Just get up on my ears.
After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of quarter number 3.
Not good. People are laughing at me. My character's really not doing too much.
And the second half about to start here in just a few moments. So it's both teams making substitutions here. Raptors leading by 10.
Yeah, turn on the fans. Keep the fans.
So for Toronto right now, the talented Lowry and DeRozan pair in the backcourt. Anunoby the 3 with Ibaka playing the 4. And it's Valanciunas in at the pivot spot manning the middle. Lowry. Kuzma pulls it in.
Well, obviously it's been an off night for him offensively, but give his teammates credit. They bailed him out. He's still got time
to turn
it around.
Good job. We can pull this back.
Toronto's gone 2 of 5 with the 3-point shot since coming out of the break. Anunoby passes to Lowry. Now the feed to Valanciunas.
Oh no! Get that out of here!
Fouled pretty hard on that shot. He's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. Lonzo Ball picks one up.
I'll tell you, on the low block, Valanciunas has shown that he can be a skilled offensive player, and the defense has got to pay attention to him. What a tremendous job playing through contact.
Santa Claus? I know you play basketball.
The free throw drops for Valanciunas.
Well, the
Lithuanian
Jonas Valanciunas, very effective scoring at the rim. He can get you buckets on the low block. He's an excellent finisher in the pick and rolls. A lot to like about this guy.
Now here's Ball. Now recovering, goes up the baseline, and it's Toronto with the rebound.
Come on, Lonzo, God.
Valanciunas has got his 4th rebound in this one.
But I ain't got no turbo. I'm talking about empty on the turbo.
Rosen dishes to Lowry. He kicks it to Ibaka. No good on that one. Nance with some nice D. And Valanciunas, a tremendous offensive rebound.
And that's important, Kevin, because so much of their offense
help that big man.
flows through that tremendously talented backcourt. If Valanciunas wants more touches, he's
ain't nobody,
got to go
I ain't got no
create
people's on helping me do nothing.
To the left wing. And Ibaka kicks to DeRozan. Screened by Valanciunas.
Don't do it.
Out to Ibaka.
Oh no, not Ibaka!
And DeRozan picking up the assist. DeRozan's got his 4th assist in this one. Now here's Ball. He's got 9. Dishes to DJ.
Boy! Cash out.
That's how we do it.
Sinking right through off the back iron.
Kev, so important to have that mid-range shot in your arsenal. DJ drawing defenders away from the bucket with the threat of that jump.
Cash out.
Siakam is checked in for
Make a difference. Cash out.
Screened by Valanciunas. Lowry kicks to Ibaka.
Don't do it. Don't do it, Ibaka.
Back to Lowry. Shot clock at 5. Lays it up, and despite of the excellent defense,
somebody else got to help me.
Lowry's got 8 points.
Well, how about the presence in the post by Kyle Lowry in the face of some pretty good defense? That was a tough conversion.
It's stolen by.
Oh my gosh! He gave him the ball and just rolled out.
Lowry up top. He's got 8. Outside DeRozan. He feeds it to Lowry. Here's the 3. That one's not going to go. So Los Angeles will take it the other way.
Get that shot. Bam! Oh my goodness.
Pulls it down. Raptors leading by 10.
Are you serious right now? You decide to play with computers.
Yeah, because
I'm
oh!
So he gets the
I'm on the grind. I made a new character, so I'm on the grind.
I think you're way better.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now.
You know, this is not an area where they expect him to contribute. You know, he's a guy that shot below 70% last season.
They know how to intercept and pass the ball. And at least not
gentlemen, group shot. Group shot.
And the first one at the line is good. And Dwayne Casey, known as a grinder, pound the rock, Doris, is his motto.
Well, along those lines, how about this? In college, he actually worked in a coal mine in order to get the money to buy a car. Hard work indeed. And we're not talking just any car. It was a 70s white coupe with swivel seats. How cool is that for a young guy?
That's also good. So he hits both free throws.
Impeccable from the line since halftime.
Lakers trail by 12. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
DJ sets the screen for Nance.
What shot type?
The shot's good from Kuzma.
Center.
Kuzma's got 21.
Shakes his man by using exceptional use of the screen. I mean, from there, it's smooth sailing.
Lowry kicks to DeRozan. That falls. Nice.
He just getting all the little stuff. We can't get nothing.
DeRozan's got the lead up to 12 now for Toronto.
You could play against computers. They always make it. That's a problem.
There's the pick.
Got him.
Here's ball. And
good job. He got that one.
For one more at the free throw line.
Well, he continues to be a dangerous scorer for them, but he can't do it all by himself. Someone else has got to help him climb out of this hole.
So this way it's actually fair.
Well, it seemed like destiny. The Lonzo Ball would end up with the Lakers. He found his way to the team he grew up watching.
You know, and rarely do you see a team and player be such a perfect fit. But that's the case here. And the pressure will be on Lonzo to succeed in LA. Put a lot of faith in getting to the Lakers. And remember, he turned down workouts from every other team because he wanted to wear that Laker uniform.
You guys always make what? This.
But I tell you what, it's scary when you think about how much room Ball has to throw when you factor in how efficient he is already.
Lowry kicks to Ibaka. There's 31 seconds left to play in the third. Ibaka with a screen on Nance. DeRozan passes to Ibaka. Siakam kicks to Valanciunas. Lowry for three. It's hauled in by Los Angeles.
Well, despite his struggles from the field in this period, you know he's going to keep asking for the basketball.
Unloads from 13.
Oh my goodness.
With the rebound. Ibaka's got 3 rebounds now in this one.
No.
Lowry can't get that one to fall. And so it's the Toronto Raptors ahead by 9 as the quarter comes to a close. Their lead is where it is because they've gotten good shots. A lot of good shots. They'll take a quick break and then back to the action here.
You look like a burst electric socket.
And from the most recent huddle, let's listen in on head coach Dwayne Casey.
Yeah, you want me to take this one?
Get the pass, attack. Pass, attack.
3 quarters in the books, folks. Glad to have you with us. Welcome back as we get going. All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade for the 4th quarter. So the Lakers 5 right now. Ball and Clarkson team up together in the backcourt. Hands out there with DJ. And it's Kuzma in at the 3 spot. DeRozan against Clarkson. And DeRozan kicks to Lowry. It's Lowry again missing.
Well, he hasn't been a big contributor tonight for sure, but it hasn't prevented them from being in a position to grab the win.
Got a piece of it.
Give me that.
The Toronto lead is cut down to 5 on the bucket from DJ.
So he's got a good grasp of low post offense. DJ doing work in the interior.
Come on,
Lowry kicks to DeRozan.
Sure don't want me to take over.
Clarkson and
dang.
Got the English that time as it falls.
I'll tell you, you're not going to find a much more confident basketball player. He always believes the points are going to come.
We're just over a minute into this final
yes.
quarter of
his first triple of the second half. That makes
just go in my ears.
What was that? You're moving your head all over. Tati, it looks like
oh, good job. We got that.
Oh, do it, right. Boy,
no, what the? Oh, my gosh.
He could not get that one to go. Contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. The first one falls, and Toronto making a change. Hurdles check in.
Oh, no, they took me out.
Oh.
We lost by 1. Oh,
they take the hearts of every fan.
If they let me play the rest of the game.
And Kevin, this is the kind of win you have to take.
Get your fat licorice turnball. Get your fat licorice turn me down. No. Chad. You could have done that. I'm not even talking with your melted caramel brownie skin. Don't worry, Daddy. You tried.
All right. Thank you for watching. Kinda. We'll go ahead and try to get some other stuff set up, and I'll be back.
We may have another. We're gonna have another upload coming tomorrow, so we will see you later.
I'm still getting stuff unlocked, man.
Stanley, hold on. Let's take a moment for the people to see. Scared me. Let's give a moment for the people to see the achievements you made this rough game. I'm just touching his neck. Apple. Maybe stop hitting yourself. Apple. Yeah, we got more fans. Imagine if all those were subscribers.